Hello, good morning once again. So welcome for today's activity pre-bid conference of CY 2025 Infra Projects, October 17, 2024, 10 a.m. at the conference room of DPWH Cebu 2nd DEO. First, let acknowledge the following who are present for today's activity. Say present, I'll call your name. Yours truly, Leonard A. Panugalinog, Back Chairperson. Maria Ligaya A. Senior, Back Vice Chairperson. Sir U. B. Binolo Jr., Back Member Regular. Cedric Floyd A. Durante, Back Member Provisional. John Renges M. Peralta, Back Member Provisional and User Representative. Hannah Catherine Arco, Head Back Secretariat. Maria Lolita A. Castro, Back Secretariat Member. Shannon C. Marabilis, Back Secretariat Member. Gerald Jan Arlim, Head, TWG Head, and its TWG Member. Are there any attendance from the Zoom? So let's proceed for the agenda proper. For conference agenda, one is brief presentation and explanation by the back, basic contract data requirements in the bidding documents and documents to be submitted by the bidder. Agenda number 2, question, comments from the bidders and replies of the back. Agenda number 3, other matters, relevant department orders and GPBB resolutions. For basic contract data, we have CY 2025 Infra Projects with contract ID number 25HE0011. Contract name, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Program Projects, Alleviating Gaps, SIPAG, Access Roads and/or Bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, construction of road Barangay Langtad to Barangay Talaytay, Argao, Cebu. Location, Argao, Cebu, with an ABC of 19,600,000. Contract duration, 121 calendar days. Source of funds, CY 2025, DPWH Infrastructure Program based on NEP. Pickup license category of C and D for small b. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding. Bidding document cost is 25,000. Next is contract ID number 25HE0012. Contract name, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Access Roads and Bridges from national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of roads, Sitio proper, Mandilikit, Argao, Cebu. Location, Argao, Cebu, ABC is 4,950,000 pesos. Contract duration is 32 calendar days. Source of funds, CY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program based on NEP. Pickup license category of C and D for small b. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding. Bidding document cost is 5,000 pesos. Next, contract ID number 25HE0013. Contract name, Convergence and Special Support Program. Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Access Roads and/or Bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road Barangay Casay, Argao, Cebu. Location, Argao, Cebu with an ABC of 4,950,000. Contract duration, 32 calendar days. Source of funds, CY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program based on NEP. Pickup license category of C and D for small b. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding. Bidding document cost is 5,000 pesos. Next is contract ID number 25HE0014. Contract name, Convergence and Special Support Program. Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, Access Roads and/or Bridges from national roads leading to major strategic public building facilities, construction of roads, Sitio, Bulayong, Barangay, Bugot, Argao, Cebu. Location, Argao, Cebu, ABC is 4,950,000 pesos. Contract duration, 32 calendar days. Source of funds, CY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program based on NEP. Pickup license category of C and D for small b. The bidding document cost is 5,000 pesos. Next contract is 25HA0015. Contract name, Organizational Outcome to Protect Lives and Properties Against Major Floods. Flood Management Program, construction, maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage system, construction of flood control structures, Sumaguan River, Barangay Sumaguan, Argao, Cebu. Location, Argao, Cebu. ABC is 96,500,000. Contract duration is 352 calendar days. Source of funds, CY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program based on NAP, pickup license, category of B for medium A. Mode of procurement, competitive bidding document cost, 50,000. Next is contract ID number 25HA0016, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and or bridges from national roads, leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Sitio, Bintuan, Barangay Talaga, Argao, Cebu, location Argao, Cebu, with an ABC of 4,950,000 pesos. Contract duration is 32 calendar days. Source of fund, CY 2025 DPWH Infrastructure Program based on NEP pickup license category of C and D for small b. Bidding document cost is 5,000 pesos. Next requirements. Next agenda is requirements in the bidding documents.
Hello, good morning. Let us proceed to the contract ID 25HE0011, Convergence and Special Support Program, Sustainable Infrastructure Projects, Alleviating Gaps, SIPAG, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Barangay Langtad to Barangay Talaytay, Argao, Cebu. So the major categories of work, the similar categories of works. Please refer to the search screen. The key personal requirements, general experience and relative experience, kindly refer to the search screen. Also, the requirements for the accredited project engineer in compliance to DEO 118 series of 2024, and also the requirements for the accredited materials engineers in compliance to DO number 98 series of 2016. Also, the equipment requirements, capacity, and number of units, please refer to the search screen. The intended bid security shall be in the form of bid security declaration or any of the following amounts. Kindly refer to the search screen, please. The intended completion date is 121 calendar days, including predetermined unworkable days of 4 calendar days and 16 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, kindly refer to the search screen. For contract ID number 25HE0012, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Sitio proper, Barangay Mandilikit, Argao, Cebu. For the major category of works and similar categories of works, kindly refer to the search screen. Also, the key personal requirements, general experience, relative experience, please refer to the search screen. Also, the requirements of accredited project engineers and accredited materials engineers. The equipment requirements, capacity, and number of units, kindly refer to the search screen. The bid security shall be in the forms of bid securing declaration or any of the forms and following amounts. Can you refer to the search screen? The intended completion date is 32 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 1 day and 4 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, kindly refer to the surge screen. For contract ID 25HE0013, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic buildings facilities, construction of road, Barangay Casay, Argao, Cebu. For the major categories of work and similar categories of work, kindly refer to the search screen. For the key personal requirements, general experience, relative experience, please refer to the search screen. Also, the requirements of accredited project engineer in compliance to DEO 118 series of 2024, and also the requirements of accredited materials engineer compliant to DEO number 98 series of 2016. The minimum equipment requirements, capacity, and its number of units can you refer to the search screen. For the bid security, shall be in the form of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. Can you refer to the search screen, please? Then the intended completion date is 32 calendar days, including predetermined and workable day of 1 day and forecast number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, can you refer to the search screen, please? For contract ID number 25, it's E0014, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings, facilities, construction of road, Sitio, Bulay, Balayong, Barangay, Bugot, Argao, Cebu. For the major category of works and similar categories of works, kindly refer to the search screen, please. The minimum, the key personal requirements, general experience, relative experience, kindly refer to the search screen. Also, the requirements of accredited project engineer in compliance to DO number 118 series of 2024 and the requirements of accredited materials engineer in compliance to DO number 98 series of 2016. The minimum equipment requirements, capacity, and number of units, can you refer to the search screen, please? For the bid security shall be in the form of bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. Can you refer to the search screen, please? The intended completion date is 32 calendar days, including predetermined and workable day of 1 day and 4 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, can you refer to the search screen? For contract ID number 25, it's E0015, organizational outcome to protect lives and properties against major floods and flood management program, construction, maintenance of flood mitigation structures and drainage systems, construction of flood control structures, Sumagwan River, Barangay, Sumagwan, Argao, Cebu. For the major category of works and similar categories of works, kindly refer to the search screen. For the key personnel requirements, general experience and relative experience, can you refer to the search screen? For the requirements of accredited project engineer in compliance to DO number 118 series of 2024 and in requirements for the accredited materials engineers in compliance to DO 98 series of 2016. For the equipment requirements, capacity and its number of units, can you refer to the search screen, please? For the bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts. Can you refer to the search screen, please? The intended completion date is 352 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 11 calendar days and 44 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, can you refer to the search screen?
Good morning. For the next and last project for this pre-bid conference, 25 HE 0016, Convergence and Special Support Program, Basic Infrastructure Program, BIP, access roads and or bridges from the national roads leading to major strategic public buildings facilities, construction of roads, Sitio, Bintuan, Barangay Talaga, Argao, Cebu. For the major category of work and similar categories of works, please refer to the shared screen. And also for the key personnel requirements, and also the requirements for the accredited project engineer and materials engineer. Please also take note of the minimum major equipment requirements as shown on the screen. The bid security shall be in the form of a bid securing declaration or any of the following forms and amounts as shown on the screen. The intended completion date is 32 calendar days, including predetermined and workable days of 1 calendar days and 4 number of Sundays. For the bill of quantities, please refer to the shared screen. For the infrastructure projects, for the required documents for technical components, Class A legal documents. 1. Valid field JIPS registration certificate, platinum membership, all pages in accordance with Section 8.5.2 of the IRR. For Class A technical documents, 1. Statement of the prospective bidder of all its ongoing government and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started, if any, whether similar or not similar in nature and complexity to the contract to be bid. 2. Statement of the bidder's single largest completed contract, similar to the contract to be bid, except under conditions provided under the rules. 3. Special pickup license in case of joint ventures and registration for the type and cost of the contract to be bid. 4. Original copy of bid security. If in the form of a surety bond, submit also a certification issued by the Insurance Commission or original copy of notarized bid securing declaration. 5. Organizational chart for the contract to be bid. 6. List of contractors' key personnel, example, project manager, project engineers, materials engineers, and foremen, to be assigned to the contract to be bid with their complete qualification and experience data. 7. List of contractors' major equipment units, which are owned, leased, and/or under purchase agreements supported by proof of ownership or certification of availability of equipment from the equipment lessor or vendor for the duration of the project, as the case may be. 8. Original duly signed omnibus sworn statement, and if applicable, original notarized secretary's certificate in case of a corporation, partnership, or cooperative, or original special power of attorney of all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority to its officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. For Class A financial documents, the prospective bidder's computation of net financial contracting capacity, NFCC. For Class B documents, if applicable, duly signed joint venture agreement in accordance with RA number 4566 and its IRR in case the joint venture is already in existence, or duly notarized statements from all the potential joint venture partners stating that they will enter into and abide by the provisions of the GVA in the instance that the bid is successful. For the financial components, 1. Original duly signed and accomplished financial bid form. 2. Original and duly signed bid prices in the bill of quantities. 3. Duly accomplished detailed estimates form, including a summary sheet indicating the unit prices of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. 4. Cash flow by quarter. Important reminder, any missing, incomplete, or patently insufficient document in the above-mentioned checklist is a ground for outright rejection of the bid. Questions or comments from the bidders and replies of the back? Wala rin na. Wala na.
Other matters.
For other matters? Please take note of DO 12 series of 2024, revocation of Department Order number 35 series of 2021, and strengthening compliance with Republic Act RA number 11058 and its implementing rules and regulation. It is emphasized that the DPWH approved CSHP duly received by the Department of Labor and Employment knowledge shall form part of the requirements for the processing and approval of contract. Likewise, no claims for payment, including advance payment or first progress payment requested by the contractor, will undergo processing without the submission of the DPWH approved CSHP duly concurred by the DOLE. Signed by Manuel M. Binoan, Secretary. Please also take note of DO 127 series of 2018, strict application of RA 9184 in the conduct of post-qualification of bidders with delayed ongoing contracts with DPWH. So please refer to the shared screen. Signed by Mark Villar, a Secretary. Please also take note of DO 17 series of 2015, three-strike policy in the procurement of contracts for infrastructure works, goods, and consulting services. Please see the shared screen. Assigned by Rogelio L. Singson, Secretary. Please also take note of DO 12 series of 2016, disposal and stockpiling of materials, including parking and equipment within the construction limits or vicinity of all DPWH ongoing projects. Please see the shared screen. Signed by Rogelio L. Singson, Secretary. Please also take note of DEO 168 series of 2015 guidelines in the disposal and management of spoils and debris generated from all ongoing and completed construction and maintenance projects and the imposition of sanctions for violations thereof. Please see the shared screen. Signed by Rogelio L. Singson, Secretary. Please also take note of GPPB Resolution Number 16-2020, approving the circular on the guidelines in the preparation of simplified Philippine bidding documents for goods and infrastructure projects and submission of the required forms for the procurement of goods, infrastructure projects, and consulting services with related amendments to the 2016 revised implementing rules and regulations of the Republic Act Number 9184. Please also take note of the GPPB Resolution Number 15-2021, lifting the suspension of the implementation of mandatory submission of PhilGIP Certificate of Platinum Registration and membership in competitive bidding and limited source bidding, amending sections 8.5.2, 23.182, 23.3, 24.182, 24.4.3, 34.3, and 54.6 of the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184, items 4G1 and 5D1B, as well as Appendix A of Annex H thereof, items 4 and 6 of the guidelines for the use of Government of the Philippines, Official Merchants Registry, and item 1 of sections 8 and 9 of the 6th edition of the Philippine Bidding Documents for Goods and Infrastructure Projects.
So that's end of presentation. Any presents from the online participants? Hearing none, so let's adjourn for today's activity at exactly 10:31 a.m. Thank you.